Hello, this is DrSayus and welcome to my review of Castlevania, the TV series, Season 3 review. I'll give a brief synopsis of the anime before I delve into Season 3. It is an adult animation based on the video games, and the art style is heavily influenced by Japanese anime artwork in Castlevania Symphony of the Night. The first two seasons adapt in the 1989 entry Castlevania 3 Draculas Curse. The series started when Dracula's wife is burnt at the stake after being falsely accused of witchcraft. Dracula then declares war on all the people of Wallachia. He summons an army of demons to overrun the country, causing the people to live lives of terror and distrust. To combat this, outcast monster hunter Trevor Belmont takes up arms against Dracula's forces. Aided by the magician Cynthia Belnades and Dracula's damper son Alucard. What I like about this series is they use British voice actors, which is a nice change from your standard US voice actors. Since this is an adult animation, you get a lot of gruesome imagery and scenes, which is necessary to tell the story. The production works closely with Konami, the holders of the Castlevania franchise, who helped identify small contingency issues but were otherwise very receptive towards the work. Developing the character of Dracula, Adi Shankar made it clear that one of the series' main goals has been to paint Dracula not as a villain but as a tragic doomed figure. According to him, the best villains in general are the heroes in their own story, trick into making Castlevania resonate with this idea that Dracula isn't a bad guy, he's just a person consumed with darkness. When you watch the show, you can tell like Dracula's not the most evil guy in the show. There's definitely a lot worse characters. What I like about the series is there's no bullshit like you get in a lot of anime. I didn't notice any filler. I didn't notice any drawn out moments where a character gives like an emotional speech or some cringy Japanese bullshit. However, season 3 introduced more romance, which is a bit slow at the start, but it's not overbearing. This season had 4 different stories. I also noticed a few feminine men. Like you had Alucard, who is obviously quite feminine looking, but then they also introduced this guy called Taka, who I thought was a girl until he opened his mouth. I hate when animes do this. I remember I had a gay friend that told me it's because they want to make it politically correct, but it's very rare that you would find a guy that looks that feminine. And if you have one in the series, that's fine, but they have a few of them, and maybe it makes me come across as a bigot, but it makes me roll my eyes because like I go, oh, that's a attractive woman, and it ends up being a guy, and it's like, oh. And then there's the opposite scenario where because you're used to feminine men, you see a female character and you go, oh, is that a boy or a girl, you know, and it doesn't feel right. The 4 different stories are Alucard, who's adjusting to life in the castle on his own. There's Belmont and Cynthia, who visit an unusual town. I personally liked it better when Belmont and Cynthia were at each other's throats. In this, they're all very lovey-dovey, which is a bit irritating. Then you have Carmilla, who returns home with her prize, and Camilla's family are discussing plans to take over the world. And then you also have Isaac, who's building his monster army. So what would I give season 3? Even though it had romance in it, which I'm not a fan of, it wasn't too bad, so it still gets the S rank. It's still one of the best animes I've seen, period. Try it on Netflix if you haven't seen it already. Hello guys, hope you're having a fantastic day. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and to subscribe for more videos. Bye!